My name is Lough. I have lived in Hennessey for approximately 25 years with my wife Kathy and my three children, Taylor, Carson, and Garrett. Taylor and Carson are currently have graduated high school, and Garrett is the only child left in high school. He's a junior. I own a business in town that I've operated for 13 years, NBS Data Services. I've worked at the local bank here in town and many of its branches, and have been active in the community in various aspects for the whole time I've been here.
My name is Chandra Seiger. I'm 30 years old, and I've lived in Hennessey all my life. I'm married to Damon Seiger, and we have two beautiful girls, Briley's 7 and Emily's 2. Damon and I both are in the oil and gas industry, and we have our own company and then work for Gilliland Oil and Gas. I'm a member of the Hennessey Elementary PTO and also the Hennessey Mothers Club.
Well, it stands for my desire to serve our community and our school system. We recently passed our largest bond issue ever. We've got some big projects coming up, and I think it's important that good people be involved to maintain direction. I know our school board, they're excellent men on the school board now, but I feel that I can help them and support them as they move through future projects as well as this one.
Well, I love being involved, and what better way than to run for a school board? With me being at the meetings, I've realized how important it is to be on the board and what an influence they do have. So with Briley being in school, I have a vested interest in the school system to see it grow and succeed.
I am a parent of three young men who've gone through our school system. Currently, one is still involved. He's a junior in high school. I own a business here in town. I employ 13 to 15 people. I make payroll. I make budgets. I do planning. I interact with customers. All those things I think are necessary to serve effectively on any type of public board.
I am compassionate and passionate to see our school system grow and exceed. With me being a mother, I feel like I can provide a different perspective. My work ethic is very strong, and I feel like I will definitely be able to provide a beneficial outlook to what the board currently has now, with me being involved with Briley's activities in school and also out of school. I will definitely devote my time and efforts until I can get the problem resolved. I am so dedicated, and once I start on something, I'm definitely gonna finish it.
Of course, academics is always the most important, but I support all of the extracurricular activities that our school offers. I think that those programs provide students with a well-rounded experience as they go through high school, and it's invaluable to them as they develop into the young men and women that hopefully will serve our community.
I don't have a specific interest that I'm going to focus on or be more passionate about, but I'm interested in diving in and finding the policies and procedures that the school does have to follow. And after I become more familiar with that, I'll be eager to jump in and offer my opinions and ideas on where we can grow and improve.
I think the one thing that's happened most recently is the passage of our recent bond issue. I don't know that people fully understand the amount of money that's going to be flowing into our community and into our school system. And I think that's going to provide us a great opportunity to grow as a school system and to address the future needs that we may have. I think in the past we've been focused on a year-to-year application because of financial constraints. I think that, or I'm hoping that with the influx of money from our recent wind farm installation east of town and south of town, that we'll be able to move past a year-to-year process and actually try to look forward for multiple years, so that if we want to develop programs or add programs that'll benefit our students, We won't be dependent specifically on grant money or state aid, things of that nature.
No, but since I've had Briley in school and I've been attending the meetings, I've realized how influential the board is and what an influence they have on our children's education. Me being a parent, I think it's very important to be involved, and I'd really like the opportunity to be able to offer opinions and be able to grow and strengthen our children's education.
I think the maintaining financial condition or success of our school system, I think that really comes down to who a person is inside, their character and their values. I've dealt with other people's money for many years, whether it be in my position at the bank or whether it be as a volunteer with a civic community, civic club, something of that nature. And you always have to remember that it's other people's money, and you've got to treat it with utmost respect. I think that we need to be frugal, but yet it comes down to trying to make the absolute best decision that you can based on the facts that you know at the time of that decision.
I know that our school has an abundance of gross production taxes that help fund our education. With me and Damon both being in the oil and gas industry, I know firsthand how influential that can be and how drastically it can change in a matter of seconds. With me having that knowledge, I think I'll just make sure that we are diligent and don't spend money that's unnecessary. But the money that we do have to spend, make sure we can maximize on our opportunities and make sure that first come that it's going to be for education.
Teacher pay is a difficult topic. At the local level, I know that our school system has tried to help our teachers through stipends, whether it be a retention stipend or maybe, I don't want to say a holiday stipend, but I know that they've done what they can in certain areas to supplement our teachers' income. The real problem is that it lies with the state. The state allocates, or the state sets, I guess you could say, the rates or the tiers for teacher pay, and they dictate how much money is available and at what year you get increases, etc. And until we make changes at the state level, it's a real difficult topic or a real difficult subject to address at the local level with any meaningful resolution.
They definitely are not paid as much as they need to be for their effort and time. With our financial status right now, we have been able to provide our teachers with stipends, showing how much they are appreciated and that we really do appreciate them for everything that they do. I hope that we can continue to do that, and if the state doesn't pass to get our teachers pay raises, that maybe we can use our general fund or our abundance of funds to put it back into our classroom in the form of raising our teachers' pay.
Well, I think this year part of the issue with our roofs is coincidence that they all happen to be at a certain age where they started to fail. I know, for example, the auditorium was originally built with what they classify as a 10-year roof, and the building is 15 years old, and so it is time for that roof, to probably be looked at for replacement. In addition to that, while they were replacing that roof, one of our current board members found that the initial construction of that facility had some faults with somehow how the roof is put together underneath the actual roof that you would see, kind of the subsystem, so to speak. So they were able to correct that with this new roof installation. So hopefully, by having a better substructure, as I'll put it, the entire roof system will last a little longer. As far as how do you keep that from occurring in the future, I think it goes back to the question about the money, you've just got to be frugal with taxpayers' money. You've got to maintain a healthy balance so that you can cover these upcoming expenses, unknown expenses, failures, etc. And you just try to have a good maintenance program as you go forward.
I would just make sure and ensure that the board and superintendent work closely together in short and long range planning so we can stay ahead of the things and, fix them before they break. With the ages of our buildings, we're definitely going to have problems and things are going to break. So we just need to be prepared and not wait until they break.
The one thing I want people to understand is how much I care about this community. Hennessey has so many things to offer. We are 20 minutes away from Enid. We can get anything we need in town. If we need more, we can go 20 miles north to Enid, and there's more. If we need even more than that, we can travel 50 miles, 60 miles south to Oklahoma City and have more yet. But everything we need, we have. We're in a prime location. We have what I hope are excellent facilities. It's my goal to make Hennessey a destination school system. We need the things in place that are going to attract people to our school system, and generally that's academics. And so we've got to make the investments to get our academic levels as high as they can be. We need to change people's perception of our community and our school system. And one of the things that's going to help with that, I hope, is this new multipurpose center that's coming to town. When people come to Hennessey, many times they come because it's a school activity or school function, a basketball game, a musical program, the Junior Miss, the County Junior Miss contest, things of that nature. And when they come and they see our auditorium, they are impressed with what we have. They don't necessarily walk the hallways of the school, and they don't visit with our teachers, but they have an initial impression that's positive. I hope that with this new multipurpose center, we'll have an even better, a bigger first impression on these people. And then if we have the type of school system that is known for its academic quality, like I said, Hennessey already has so many other attributes that are positive, then I don't see why we can't be a destination school system to attract people to this area.
Honestly, I just want to be able to impact our children's future, be able to be involved. I am involved, but I would be able to be involved in the decision making, be what's influencing my child's education, your child's education. And I feel like that's very important. With me being a mom, I will be able to provide that mom perspective that only moms have. And I would just be honored to have this opportunity to be able to be your voice. So for that, I just want to thank you, not only for your votes, but thank you for all the calls that I have received, the messages, words of encouragement. Thank you to everyone that allowed me to put a sign in their front yard. I mean, I have just been overwhelmed with the amount of support that I have received, and I am blessed beyond words. So thank you for allowing me to be your voice.